Alright, I guess.
No, but I mean, I don't care what we say now. Well edited it. So whenever you start,
Neighbor.
just remind me to stop editing. Stop recording. Otherwise, I'll forget.
Oh, no. And
That's
welcome
it.
to the YouTube Times podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, are we starting?
Of course.
I don't know. It's apparently rare though.
So I'm here with Prunus. Say hi, Prunus.
Hello. Hey.
His name? I think it's
Prunus Amygdalus.
Prunus.
Prunus
But you
Amygdalus.
call me Il Dute
Okay.
Prunus.
Isn't that a girl's name?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking. Prunus Amygdalus.
Anyway, and today our special guest
special
is
guest.
Tickle Marbles.
Tickle my nuts.
Oh,
I mean,
he's special, right?
oh yeah, it says Prunus Amygdalus.
I have plenty of video. My most recent video actually
I
shows
have
your darkest
plenty of
side.
video.
I had files upon files. So you want to swing at
You
me?
know what?
I can swing.
It doesn't matter. Okay, we're here for one reason, and that's to interview Tickle Marbles.
Yes. Oh, could you introduce me? Because I've never been on the show before.
I think I just did that, but oh, you're right. Yeah, Bubble
yes.
not alive anymore, so
Yeah, Bubble Lord unfortunately passed
I
away
got a
from
new
Matt Man's.
co-host, Prunus Amygdalus.
Yes.
I hope you're not going to be showing his Discord picture.
I wouldn't.
Well, why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
It's a friendly fixture.
What do you mean Discord
It's a
picture?
McDonald's mascot. And
Maybe if you
yeah, that's exactly what it
mirror,
is.
maybe if you mirror the footage, it'll
No, I
like
can't.
appear
I
as
can't
the
do
well,
that.
you clearly haven't watched the first episode, so you don't know what's even going to happen.
Actually, I have. It's like
Then
a
you'd realise that we wouldn't even
Ah,
use the
big
video.
fan. What do you think we could improve?
big.
He's not a big fan at all.
More people. You should have 4 people at a time, and I'm going to steal this from someone else and have every symbol of each person up in the top corner. So it's like my symbol might be in the top right corner, and Jamie's
Who?
I don't know. J Bish. Your one could be in the top. You know, like set it down. I don't know what I'm saying. No.
No. It's
You're not
just
going to make
your
any.
picture.
You're not. I've seen your history. Bubble Lord is very
Who's
Hey.
Bubble?
my leader or my previous leader. He was very adamant that you were a very low effort YouTuber. I mean, these are declassified files I'm reading here. It says that you tried to make advances on him during the assault on Matman initially.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of advances. He just underlines them a lot.
Sexual advances?
Like, I don't know. He never told me.
Or are we talking about like strategic
I
advances?
don't know. Only you know because you
I
made
mean,
those
I'd say they're
advances.
both the same.
Anyway, we should probably continue the podcast.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
getting out of hand, but you're not welcome.
What the? What the?
Sorry, I'm meant to be neutral. I'm meant to be
moving
neutral.
on.
Who are you bossing people around on this
Hey,
podcast?
I'm not bossing anyone. I'm just.
Let's get back to the questions on the
okay.
sheet.
Yes.
Prunus.
Yeah, yes.
Prunus.
Am I meant to ask a question?
Yeah, the questions in front of you.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
of course. So, Tickle Marbles. How long have you been a part of YouTube for?
Oh, hold on. I got answers to these questions. Hold on.
We've never asked you them before.
Oh, but like this is just like common knowledge stuff. Written down.
Oh, so I'm an idiot for asking that question.
No, I didn't even remember. I don't even remember. What
Alright, relax.
you wanna try that question again?
So, how long did you know Bubble Lord for before he passed away?
I knew him since quite early in the YouTube days. You know, maybe not as early as when he full, but I'd say a solid
Could you explain what a solid
seven years, maybe solid 7 years.
And,
That's pretty good.
Did you think his Yoda videos were problematic?
Yeah, what did you think?
Is
of
it-
these videos?
Is that the one where?
Where
like
Yoda?
something-
We can't rephrase it.
Yeah, we can't without risk
Oh.
of this channel being
Um,
taken down by Matman's jihadis.
Look, there's always room for jokes, and if those jokes are racist, so be it. They can be racist, but I think there's a line you gotta not cross. And if you cross that line, that's when you start to get into serious territory. I think towards the end of Bubble Lord's career, he got a little into that serious
Oh, I,
territory, especially with
I
that
disagree.
Yoda.
I disagree.
Yoda
That was a re-upload. I did not create that footage. And I had many. I mean,
So you would
Bubble Lord.
So-
All right, we're gonna
so,
censor that. We're censoring.
Anyway,
So what you're saying is Bubble Lord endorsed those kinds of videos if he
No, he supported free speech of Yoda and Yoda's words teachings. Do you know what a Jedi is? Tickle Marbles.
Well, definitely not the Yoda that I saw in that video. That was
Yes.
a fake one.
No. You see, Yoda was buff. He changed.
So, I think I just heard him just then.
I think he slipped out there.
Careful what I say, I must.
Converse me.
Alright, Mr. Bish, you ask a question now.
It's okay.
Right, I'll ask a question.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
what is your relationship with Matman 2238?
Oh, Batman 223 away. Where do I begin?
What's
I've
your
known
opinion
him.
of him?
Similar to Bubble Lord, I've known him for quite a long time. My opinion on him? He's a. Oh, I'm stepping in fine territory right here. I shot.
That's okay, you're protected.
Just be honest.
You're protected. This is neutral territory. Hey,
No.
once again, I'm neutral. I'm neutral, guys.
I think, I think with his videos, I think he's full of. I think, where there was that 6-month grace period he had, quote unquote, where he uploaded nothing, and he kept on saying he would, but he never did. And then when he
Got a
did,
point.
it was about 30 seconds.
I agree. I
That's a
agree.
good point. It was actually 6 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
there we go. That makes it even worse. And then there was a similar thing after that where it took another 2 months or something to make the next video, which was about it was a little over 6 seconds. I think it was around the minute mark. I just don't see any quality in his content, nor quantity. There's no quantity nor quality.
Exactly. Would you say that
Says-
he's meeting the demands of his fans?
I am
No.
neutral.
No,
I am neutral. Though. I am definitely neutral.
Exactly.
I'm just getting both sides of the story. Matt, man, would you
Definitely.
like to? Oh, he's not here right now.
I definitely think he is not loyal. I think there's room for improvement in that area. He could treat his fans better.
Alright, and what do you think he does well?
I think
I've really stumped you, haven't I?
yeah, you've really put me in the spotlight there.
Well, you didn't write
What are you
anything.
typing up?
Nothing.
Oh,
Just
it's okay,
Writing
then-
some
Yeah.
questions down.
One thing that he always praises himself over that is he says he single-handedly took down Bubble.
Oh,
I feel.
I don't. It's hard to explain. See, I feel like YouTube did more part in that than himself.
I mean, you saw the recording. You know, an explosion
saw-
obviously hit the bunker.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that could have been anything. Like, we didn't hear anything outside. Like, it could have been.
wait, so
What?
he took down Bubble.
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I think there's something going on.
Well, Matman did nothing. Matman really didn't do anything, to be honest.
Alright, neutral.
Yeah, because we're neutral right now, but
It's okay, it's okay.
I have a
YouTube authorities did confirm that some sort of terrorist activity did happen, but I can't say right now. This is a neutral show. We're not here to incite violence against any parties, even though they killed an entire channel. Next question. Where do you think the YouTube community is gonna head towards in the future? What do you think it's gonna be? Like peace and prosperity, or do you think there's another conflict brewing?
I think the way we're headed right now, I don't see anything going on. I see uploading normal videos, from most people. Maybe not Matman, because we know how he is with his
neutral. Yeah, neutral.
neutral. Judging by his like recent, it's an educated guess. We're predicting from past events on what his upload would be like, and doesn't look.
If there was an upload at all, you mean?
Neutral.
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, of course. I'm just saying.
Yeah, neutral. However, I reckon something's brewing, but whether it's a war or not, it's not.
Could you give any what makes you think that? What makes you think that?
Oh, just
It's
chatter.
just like a hunch.
It's like a hunch.
You probably
It's
get that
also
checked out.
like, I'm sorry, I don't remember coming on a podcast where,
Oh, sorry, neutral. I forgot to say that.
yeah, thank you.
Someone say the M word? Well, I missed it.
Of course not.
No,
Actually, I'll censor that.
I didn't. Apparently, he's like a trained doctor or something like that. He just recommended I go get help for something. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm lost. I don't
Sorry,
know.
I'm playing Minecraft. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, that's fine.
I thought we're having a podcast. Okay,
No, we are.
have
Yeah. I'm really committed to it.
What if that's the background of the podcast?
Yeah, you don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm making the video, so
I mean, you don't know.
unless
Oh, you're making the video?
unless the Bish wants to make the video. I don't.
I mean, that's not what I was doing, but.
Oh.
All right, let me.
So as a few being on the podcast,
A little nerve-wracking,
that's alright.
Up here with one big name, J Bish.
And one just big YouTuber.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I didn't. No. YouTube.
Alright, well, I mean. Okay.
Yeah. So I remember early in your YouTube, your ties to the KKK. Was that just firepower spreading?
Are you talking to me or the guy with the?
I'm talking to you.
So you're not talking about the guy with the profile picture of the?
Who? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Something about the KKK.
Yeah. Ties to the KKK. Is that true?
Yeah, I
Was
heard
firepower
that
spreading
as well.
rumors?
Can I I don't know. Did
Were you gonna phone a friend? Say yes or no?
rumors are rumors, man? It's not
I
real.
get it.
Why would I be tied to the KKK? I think.
Well, I don't know. That's why I asked.
I mean, if anyone in this podcast
Again, I must remind you, we have to
Okay,
remain
next question.
neutral. We have to remain neutral.
neutral. But yeah, no, that was just firepower. I mean, didn't he do that a lot? Neutral, but didn't he do that a lot back in?
I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think his previous. Would you like to explain the early conflict between you and Firepower during his initial return? There seemed to be a lot of heated debate
in the early.
when he first came back.
Yeah, I'd like to point out a
You mean
video.
the blue one?
Yeah, the blue one. What Firepower's return actually looked like. It
Yeah.
seemed a little.
Well, you see, there was this whole thing going on when I did nothing except just, state my opinion in one of the comment sections of, I can't remember what video, but I was rooting for the opposing team for the original Firepower, and then this whole time he was like, oh, make a diss track, and diss tracks aren't my thing.
I get it.
I just, I don't see
Why
the
is
point.
that? Why is
Yeah,
that?
we don't like
I
that.
just, I just don't see the point, and
Oh, yeah,
they're
I
silly.
We don't like this.
And throughout before, when he was about to make his return, he'd keep nagging me not to make a diss track. He'd be like,
Wait, cut that out. Alright, keep going. Nothing.
he before the his final, his return to his new evolution, whatever it was. He'd be not mock me, but he'd keep bringing up about I supposedly said that I make a diss track and stuff, and never ended up really making videos and stuff like that. And I just had enough. So when I saw perfect opportunity, is there a problem?
Well, what's the problem?
Sorry, I was just having a drink.
Okay. When I saw the.
You alright? What's wrong? It seems like there's a problem.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do we have to end the podcast early?
No. Keep going. Check your notes.
Oh yeah. I had it somewhere. Put the answer for this. Sorry.
Something funny?
Yes.
I
Funny.
I'll ever say a joke.
What'd you call me?
Sorry.
Alright, let's get to the next question.
You just reminded me of a girl that I.
You used to hang out with.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Let's continue on.
I was gonna ask you a question.
Oh yes, yes. Go.
We've had beef previously.
Well, yeah, you could say that.
You could
I
say
believe
that.
there was a
I
diss
kind
track
of just
made.
nah. I was kind of just yeah. I was just testing you. Know? I didn't mean anything by it. I just want to see what you do. No.
Yeah, well, you definitely found out the answer that I do nothing.
Yeah, I did
Exactly
find
what
out.
I did.
You know what? I learned a lesson. And guess what? I haven't done distraction. You should be.
Exactly. See, we both taught each other
Yeah,
lessons.
we learned.
You know, you taught me that I'd indefinitely never make a diss track, and I taught you that you'd never make a diss track
Yeah.
again.
Teach me that.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I actually. Oh, yeah. Go on.
What are your thoughts on Mr. Annihilator's identity gender review?
I reckon it was brave. You know, I haven't seen anyone else do that really. Neutral. I'm stating that I'm neutral before now. And they're like,
Sure, go
man. He said that he'd do a face reveal at 50 subscribers, and we got there through you know, he didn't get there properly. Is all I'm gonna say. Neutral. But you know, he's definitely brave. He's the first person to try something like that. You know,
I agree.
Props to him. Like that's inspirational.
Now I've heard rumors that you received one of those letters that was in that video.
Yeah.
Would you like to reveal what that letter was about, or if you choose to? I just wondering.
I see. You see, I think I threw it out.
Oh.
Yeah. So I opened up my front door. I saw his car parked outside my house. Instantly, I knew that my life was in danger. So I shut the door. Obviously, and you know, just kind of forgot about it for about 20 minutes. When I walked back outside to check the mail, sitting at my front porch because for some reason he didn't put the mailbox. There was an invitation letter just saying you on my team.
You think he used the mailbox, right? Neutral.
Well, that's what you'd expect, neutral. But he did.
And you haven't heard anything back from him yet?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd be waiting to hear back from me because it's a.
And how long's he been waiting?
When did he upload the video?
I can't remember. I got a note too.
3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
There we go. The day before 3 weeks ago.
Well, in your defense, I got a note too, and I feel
Oh, really?
we were waiting because, like, you know, you can't just send that out, say he's gathering a team, and then not. It's like uploading a video called Drum. And then not doing
Yeah,
it.
neutral.
Right? Like neutral.
Yeah.
I mean, not that there's anyone here that I'm making fun of.
Yeah, of course. They're all dead.
Oh no, I was never making fun of them. I wouldn't do.
Of course.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like some people got left out of that. You know, who didn't get an think firepower.
Why
think-
might that be?
I don't think Jay. Oh, actually, Jay. Jay Ritchie. I think he did get
got
it.
one. Matt Man got one.
Although I thought he was dead. Yeah, we haven't really seen him
Well,
much.
apparently, well, contrary to popular belief, apparently he's not dead. Haven't seen anyone.
I mean, you could say he's more irrelevant than Matman. Neutral.
Wait, did you get an invite?
I wouldn't know because my immigration team would have everything on strict lockdown, seeing following the Bubble Lord assassination. In fact, I don't know.
Actually,
I don't know if Bubble Lord was dead at that time.
yeah, actually no. I think Bubble Lord was alive at that.
Hold on, let me get my.
So wait, you're saying that maybe, possibly, his
Bubble Lord
death might have
could've-
something to do with it.
Perhaps, maybe the Annihilator had something to do with it. Bubble Lord died 2 weeks ago, so there was a 1 week period.
Wow, that's not that long ago.
There's a 1 week period where Bubble Lord could have gotten that letter. Who knows what it could have said? But certain individuals thought that there should be no announcement video for that. Even though I think Bubble Lord did upload a video announcing something about that. I don't know.
Well, never know.
It's gone now.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's been pretty rough though. We've lost the majority of our people. Children are starving.
So, Tickle Marble, taking.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We've been looking at some of your photos.
My photos.
Yeah, the ones you sent us.
Be more descriptive.
We're impressed.
Did I send?
Yeah.
No. Can you show me these ones?
I don't think I can do that.
Well,
Send them to us, they don't come back.
you might be talking. You might have mistaken me for Billy Scranner. He's
I don't think I know who that is.
Alright, I'm gonna put an image on the screen right now of Billy Scranner just over and Alright, so that's him. Yeah, he sent this as like some sort of recruitment thing. I don't know. I kind of ignored it. Yeah, neutral. Just so everyone knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He's very muscular.
I think I know what you're talking. Is it that old Steam photo you had?
No, not that one. The other one. That was the most recent one. Him in his bedroom, with his eyes closed. Anyway, that's
Old age, by the way, neutral.
neutral. If you would like to come on the podcast, more than welcome. So leave a like,
Yeah,
subscribe.
yeah, sure.
Would you like to read what you've got in front of you?
Yeah, actually.
Is that a poem for me?
I wouldn't make
yeah.
assumptions. I think it was for me. No.
Dear immaculate being, congratulations on completing last year. The New South Wales,
New South Wales. That look
the new Saint Wales, this new Saint Weddings military leaver service. Us understand how you've been going since leaving the war. Completing the survey, you have a chance to share in $2,200 worth of prizes. The earlier you complete the survey, the more chances you have to win a $200 JB Hi-Fi voucher. Complete the survey by Monday, 2nd of September. Late there. 2019, and you do all 10 weekly prize draws to receive extra.
So you've been holding on to that paper for quite a while.
Hey,
Oh, but I mean,
Look, it's okay. Some of us aren't as fast. Matt,
yeah, they
uploads.
sent me a neutral. They sent me a second letter after that, saying the same thing, asking if I took the survey. But I don't remember where. Actually, is this a? Actually, this is a right here.
So what are your thoughts on this this video? I'm gonna post now.
You're gonna post? You're gonna post the video?
This is just the tradition we do on the podcast. I remember when Bubble Lord was on the other podcast. He was showing a bunch of videos. What is your opinion on this?
Oh yes. Well, actually, this video brought up a thought, you could say. Can Indians say the N-word?
Don't know. I don't think they classify as them exactly.
As what?
As
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you knew, but my profile picture, the almond, that's my skin color, so I think I classify it as to say that. Of course, I wouldn't let any.
Oh, you're talking about your YouTube profile picture?
Yes, that is my.
Okay, I thought you were talking about your Discord.
I'll no, not that one. I'll show you what I look like. But okay, guys, I'm gonna put this on the screen. This is what I look like. Early face reveal, but it just has to be said. This is my skin color. Alright. I've been drawing. I've always been a fan of self-improvement. Thanks. Yeah.
If you look at the that part above the shoulders where your neck extends like by a diameter, it actually looks like your real shoulders and you're wearing a muscle.
No. That's my neck muscles. I turn my head a lot to hear what people are saying.
Actually, I've seen that somewhere. I've seen that somewhere.
All right. So what's your thought on this video before I interrupt you?
I made that character in Arcs of Art.
Really? Could you explain your experiences in that simulation? It's a game,
In that
right?
simulation? Yeah. So me and Bubble Lord.
Oh yes.
We used to play it a lot. It was good. He'd stay up all night. Some nights.
Yeah.
Spend them taming.
Yeah, I heard it did take a while. It was all wasted when certain animals got loose.
One day we opened up the door to our pen, and all our, I'd say probably around 50 dodos were slaughtered.
I don't know why you care about that, because Bubble Lord told me before he died that you threw a dodo off the cliff, and Bubble Lord chased after it and almost got killed by a few Spinosauruses and
Funnily
whatnot.
enough, I do not remember that.
Bubble Lord, I remember him telling me that very vividly, and the fear that went through him as that dodo.
What I do remember is me and him went to go raid a house.
Hold on, sorry. He's Tickle Marbles Arc Survival character. If you haven't seen it before, just so
basically imagine
context.
that head on
On a starving Ethiopian.
No, I was gonna say, how do you pronounce?
Oh,
the
so
name?
sorry. A very obese Ethiopian.
How do you pronounce your name again?
Prunus Amygdalus.
Oh yes, Prunus Amygdalus. So basically, imagine that face on Prunus Amygdalus's body, and that's basically what my Arc Survival old character.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Here, I'll do an artist.
You're right.
Mine was similar, but it was kind of what Billy Scranton's body looked like, except a bit darker. I was going to ask you something. Oh, here we go. Alright, seeing as you didn't actually give your opinion on that video, I'll post another video.
Yes.
Just tell us what you feel when you see this.
Describe to the viewers that can't watch it.
Yeah.
Well, essentially, Yoda
My prostate
is obviously having troubles
must fix.
with his prostate. With his prostate.
Something fun?
Go on.
It's just essentially he's having troubles, and he goes to the doctor to get it checked. He goes to the doctor to get it checked out, and obviously something's wrong up there because it. Because it makes.
You're right.
Yeah, fine. Just watching the video as I'm trying to explain it. Yeah, something's obviously wrong up there.
And how would you describe? Like, how would you how does that make you feel? The video in general.
For some apparent reason, it
What's the noise?
for
Like,
some apparent reason it brings me a lot of joy.
all right.
It's a weird. I would say the sounds of it.
Do they bring back memories?
No.
Okay, just asking.
Oh, gee, Jesus Christ, no.
Sorry. Go on.
No, how does it make you feel?
Good question. I feel like I'm not able to put myself into that position because I really just don't want that to happen to me, because I feel like if my bowels became that loose and weak that a single finger would let that rip, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I mean, it's one thing to hear it and to see it. I mean, you don't really see it, but to hear it,
But to feel it?
No,
Alright,
not even
I'm gonna
that. Could
change
you
the
imagine
subject real
the
quick.
smell
No, it's alright.
and the mess? Like, this isn't like slurry. This is like water. I feel sorry for the doctor.
Alright,
But I mean, he
so,
keeps going through 1 minute and 15 seconds.
So Tickle Marbles,
Oh yes.
you have a new video that
Yeah. Quick cut screams and shenanigans.
tell me
Yeah.
the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, basically, it was any time I heard someone scream, I myself screamed. I would click the replay button and it'd get the replay for it, and
Mhm.
I thought, why not put that into a video? And then, yeah, and obviously you can hear it in the video that I released. What we were just talking about, the Yoda prostate exam. Obviously,
Yes.
you could see me in a cinema reacting to that video for the second time, because the first time I didn't get it recorded, but
Yes.
I'll tell you, I was laughing. But essentially, just any time I thought something was funny, I'd record it and I'd put it in that video.
Wow.
Well, I really appreciated that video. I really liked watching it because it's been quite a while since you've uploaded.
Yeah. I got back from America a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, really?
I was there for 3 months. I was working over there.
I actually heard rumors from a certain YouTuber that you were actually dead.
I would take it that certain YouTuber is, neutral. I would take it that's him.
Yes, he did. Say that.
Yes. Well, until I am inactive for 6 months, I feel like he has no right to say something like that. Neutral.
Would you be willing to come back onto the podcast with Mattman on a later date and just talk to each other, just express your feelings?
I'd love that. I'd love to give it a go.
Sort of like a Dr. Phil sort of thing, reconnect what's lost.
I'd really like that. Yeah. I feel like that would be beneficial.
Yeah, because throughout the YouTube war, I think it's been quite clear that you two have been on the opposite sides for pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah. I think it'd be quite beneficial. I feel like it would make our little community that we have on YouTube a little more stable.
Guys, can you hear that?
I'm sorry, what?
There is a dog getting beat next.
I'm gonna have to censor that. Thanks.
Well, we interrupt this program to bring you a dog being beaten up next door.
I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna post a video, and I want you to explain to me what you see and how you feel about it.
Yes. I have to say, I used to eat sand and I don't remember it tasting that good, but seeing him enjoy that sand that much makes me want to give it another try.
You know what? That reminds me of something. Did you ever watch that SpongeBob episode where they ate sand?
Actually, I kinda do.
I think they were riding down a hill and they were eating sand.
Yeah, and
That
like,
is the only time in my life where I thought I would actually like to eat sand.
well, see, I was a little different when I was younger. I think there was something wrong with me. So there was like an old sand pile out in the backyard, and then I used to sit in it. I'd make sure my parents weren't looking, obviously, but when they weren't looking, I'd scoop up giant bits of sand and eat it, just like that man did. Probably had a devastating effect on my intestines. But
How much a month?
Was that before you realised that it was the kitty litter?
I'll have you know, we didn't have a cat. Back
Oh,
then.
you have a cat? Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
oh, what's your cat's name?
it's classified.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else say that? Or was that just me?
It sounded like a parakeet.
I
did you hear that?
I think it was that dog that Jamie.
Did you actually just hear that?
Oh yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'll mute again.
No. Don't mute.
Continue.
I feel
What,
like
you
that's
think I'm being
something.
entertained.
Well, no. I feel like that's something you should maybe check out,
Mm.
neighbor.
Let's check that out now. You guys don't even worry. You just continue.
So, is there anything that you'd like to ask me?
How long have you been? How long were you under Bubble Lord's care?
Well, you know, we grew up together, you know. Grew up together. And ever since the start, he saw something in me, and he always kept me around, despite my flaws. But I'd learned under him many good things and many bad things.
Yeah.
And the bad things seemed to overcome him, and it resulted in his death. So I've learned from him, and there might be a video later on explaining what my channel is. But yeah, I've been training under him for quite some time, since officially since the first Kid vs Wildens installment. That
Well, that
man
was,
obsessed over.
Quite a long time ago.
No, that was quite a long time ago. I believe it was like 2012, I believe. Or earlier, actually. Actually, no, probably not earlier, because I don't think the channel was live then, but
2011.
perhaps.
I think.
My
Yeah,
memory's
that's-
foggy. My memory's foggy. But believe it or not, I was actually the cameraman for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little lore. That's a little lore.
Any what I missed?
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Check on that dog.
No. Go anywhere. Go.
Judging by the silence in the background, I'd say the owner got the better
Let's
of.
check on him. Have you ever been overseas? Well,
I think he said before that he went
Yeah.
did
to.
you? Sorry. I was
Yeah, that's
distracted.
alright. That's alright.
Came back from it's fine.
Someone's a bit sloppier than others.
What was that?
Neutral.
No, that's Newt. What do you mean, Newt? Of course.
Yeah, of
Ethnicity.
course. Neutral, yeah. Ethnicity.
So
Do you have any questions for Bish?
Did you just interrupt my question?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, neutral.
It's okay.
what's my ethnicity?
Yeah.
Bubble. I mean, sorry. Prunus Amygdalus. Can you bring
Yes.
up a picture of my Discord profile picture or my YouTube account picture? That would be my ethnicity.
Yeah.
As you could see.
Alright,
Caucasian.
here it is.
I get it.
Actually, I have a question for
Who?
Bubble Lord. I mean,
It'd be great if he was on here, but
Prunus Amygdalus.
it's Prunus Amygdalus. I don't see why you people keep getting the name wrong. It's not that hard. I mean, if we were speaking Latin, this would be fine, but...
Well, aren't we speaking?
Ask it.
Technically, we're speaking a translated version of Latin.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I'll be taking control.
Oh.
Super direct control.
Join the room again. Hello.
Alright, ask the question anyway.
Yes, of course, the question. So, you knew him for quite a while. Did you notice any sort of like descents into madness or like disconnects from reality, so to speak, before his death?
He did at the end of his cycle, I believe around before the Drums of War, he started to obsess over Batman a bit too much, and he wanted to wipe him out pretty efficiently, pretty effective, completely, because of what he had done and all the lies he had spewed. And I didn't raise a word because Bubblewood's Gestapo was pretty heavy during those days. But I didn't say anything, so I guess I'm partly responsible for his downfall. But the Drums of War didn't go anywhere. People started to question the authority, and then eventually, Batman's jihadis took advantage of our disorganization.
Could you say it's entirely possible that he shot himself in the head before the bombs went off? Because looking through these files here, it mentions something.
What files? Who are they written by? Who are these files written by?
I've already revealed too much in that sense, but that's classified. But it says here in the file, it says that they found a gunshot wound to the head.
Well, actually, the body was never found. So I don't know what kind of files you're reading.
It's not found.
There's a picture here to prove.
Oh,
a
crap.
picture? Would you like to post the picture? Thanks.
You'll have to give me a little more time to actually, scan this onto the computer, because these are in paper, as you can hear, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
actually, the YouTube authorities, the Mega Lords, they never stated whether the body was found, but they did confirm his death. So you can't say for certain what kind of wounds are on the body until an autopsy is released.
Yeah. I mean, this body could be anyone.
But in the video, it is very clear that he was hit with a missile of some sort, or explosives, which are a common theme with Batman's guerrilla forces. neutral, but also literal, because you had guerrilla war.
Let's move on from this whole YouTube war stuff. Yeah, let's.
Wait, you're not the host.
Yeah, of course, you're the guest.
Let's move on from this whole.
Before you cut out, let's move on from this, from this YouTube.
That's a good idea.
Drama.
Games. What games are we excited for, boys?
Ooh, you guys heard of that?
I have not actually.
Yeah. No.
What are you doing?
Yeah, me too.
Hello.
How about that? What's that? Cyberpunk. Yeah. You guys excited for Cyberpunk?
No.
I'm very excited.
Thanks.
Well, I'm very excited because
That's all you need to say. Everyone.
it's made by CD Projekt. I feel like their past games can really speak for their future. Is there a problem?
I'm just drinking. Sorry.
Quite loud.
Okay, yeah, the microphone is pretty close. I'm sorry about that, but I shouldn't have to be, but neutral.
Yeah, no, it's I feel like with their past records, it speaks for their future. I feel like they do have this in the basket. I've said that about multiple companies in the past. Hello, games. But I feel like this is one that I regret getting behind.
And you pre-ordered it, yes? I'm assuming, yeah.
So my brother pre-ordered the game, and I found out there was going to be multiplayer in it. I was really rooting for multiplayer in that game, and I told my brother, and I was like, I'm tempted to pre-order this game, and he said, you know what, do it. he kept bugging me about it, and so I did. I pre-ordered it. I'm not a fan of saying that. I know. I've pre-ordered very few games in the past, and a few of them have turned out very well. One of them, however, didn't turn out very well. Hello, games. But I feel like this is something I can get behind. What about you? Why aren't you? You said you're not.
I just think it's too overhyped for what it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be as free as it really claims to be. I feel like it's gonna be much more linear than what it's
In what ways are you do you mean? Like, in what ways do you reckon they'll restrict you in the game?
I just feel like they won't like the I don't know. I just feel like it's not gonna be it's just not gonna be for like as good as everyone says.
Agree.
It's fair enough.
Yep.
Something I think we can all get behind is Halo. Coming to PC.
Yep.
It's coming to PC.
I've never actually heard of this game. My master did play it quite a bit. Could you explain it to me? What do you do in what was it, Halo?
Yeah. So
I think it's a Master Chef or something.
Yeah, Master Chief.
Master Chief. Okay.
Got his trustworthy holographic.
Didn't like the bald one punch some guy in the face of the soccer game?
Oh. Do you endorse this man?
Anyway, let's move.
This character.
Bold one punching the face in the sun.
Yeah, right? Anyway, whatever.
Halo cuts. Bold guy.
Oh wait, was that a hate crime maybe?
What the hell what are you saying right now? No, I'm saying...
I don't...
I'm just trying...
George Calombaris, he punched some guy in the head.
George Calombaris.
I'm not joking. I ain't messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Man.
get this date, but yeah, man.
Man.
He gets physical.
Yeah, he does. Look at that. Gee whiz. Man, he really shook that guy's head up a bit. Yeah. That's not the game we're talking about. That's a soccer game. The game Halo Space War. There's enemies called the Covenant, and then you got the UNSC, which are the humans, and then you have some other stuff along the way, like the Flood, and
what is the Flood? What is
they're like space zombies.
Oh, okay.
And it's about a guy called Master Chief, also known as Part 7, John. And he's got a overly sexualized holographic female accompanying him, especially in Halo 5. She's no longer accompanying him, but
here's a picture of her for you viewers.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's currently quite a few of them, too many for me to count. Never got past first grade.
Do you want to talk about that anymore, or like explain that for the detail?
Oh yeah, so that's not on the script.
Script?
Yeah, you guys are running off the script, aren't you?
What?
Or is this my hold on.
Alright, moving on. How would you feel about some gardening content coming onto Prunus Amygdalus' channel? How would you feel about that?
It'd be different. Might not be good, but it'd be different. Neutral.
Alright, fair enough.
It depends how he goes about. It depends how you go about posting it. What do you think?
I agree.
Obviously, judging by the name Prunus Amygdalus, the almond, I feel like you'd be planting some sort of almond tree or something.
That could be correct.
And like it depends how you make that content. Are you gonna do a thing like a 76-year-old grandma doing a tutorial on how to grow made tomatoes in the backyard for your fruit salad, or like is it gonna be like a different type of video?
I don't know. Yeah, I was just throwing lines out. I haven't thought of anything. Just...
Are we messaging each other behind our backs?
What?
I'm
are you
sorry.
talking? Continue.
Is there something you want to
No.
confess, Tickle Marbles?
Who are you messaging?
I'm not messaging anyone. I'm just hearing a lot of
We're not
typing.
messaging anyone.
I'm hearing a lot of typing
I'm-
on the
It was showing
writing.
the recording. I'm sure no one was typing.
Oh, I was not typing. I'll show you the recording after this if you just want to follow me at the back later.
No. You have the power. Gonna try and bribe me for sex or something?
I'm
What are
sorry.
you? What? Continue.
I'll have you know there are armed guards
I
outside
just-
the door.
I just heard Bish typing something up, and because you can hear whatever comes through.
Alright, well this is irrelevant to the podcast.
You heard me what?
I heard
Alright,
you
let's stay calm, okay.
Something else. Josiah's new single. That's what I was clicking on. Here's my evidence.
Where's your evidence?
I'll send you the evidence right now.
I'll send what I was watching. I was actually typing a comment on this video. I don't know if you want to share your opinion on this. That was just something irrelevant. Is there something funny about it?
I mean, he's going all out. He's not going for that medium rare. He's got the way cooked through.
I agree.
But you've got to be dedicated to sit through that to make sure there's.
Of course. I feel like I'm gonna have a similar task.
Is that a hint for a new video?
Not a hint for this video.
Well, I mean, look at the time. It's
Yeah, it's
That's-
not. It's not. It's dinner time.
getting late.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. Oh, is there anything
Yeah.
anyone wanted to say before we wrap this up?
I'd like that. The idea of having Matman on.
Yeah. I'll get in
We'll
contact.
take that into consideration.
Yeah, we'll
That's
take
a good
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Apart from that, thank you guys for having.
Well, we gotta leave you with the final question. That's what we always do.
Oh
course.
yes.
Uh,
You say it, Jamie.
yeah.
Jay.
Should I say it?
Oh, of course.
I think you should say it.
No, I think.
Should I say
Well,
it?
I mean, I said it last time, so.
Last
Don't
time
be
you
shy.
might be on the podcast. I'm trying to like.
Oh yeah. I mean.
Last time.
Sorry, I've been having nightmares recently.
I'll cover. Alright. You know the final question
Yay.
is. Do you feel lucky?
Yes.
He feels lucky.
Is your friend feeling well? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I do this every time. You just
Yeah, you
haven't
did.
listened to it.
Oh no, I'm not talking about like the question or like the other thing.
I've watched this dog like get flung into a wall next to me. Thanks a lot.
Then you've done
excuse
nothing
me.
about. RSPCA is gonna watch this video and then
I'm gonna censor that part of the video.
No, I mean like the wall outside this window that I can look out. I watched it happen, and it's just still laying there. I can't really resuscitate it.
Fair enough. I would have done the
So-
same thing.
Anyway, let's wrap this up.
So
Yeah,
thanks for
thank-
coming onto the podcast.
thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. I'd love to come back one day.
Yeah, we'll see if we can organise something with Matman2230A.
That's fabulous. Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good day where you are.
It's quite late. I hope you guys have a good day too.
Yeah.
Yep, me too. Yep.
Yeah, that was the YouTube Times episode 2 with Tickle my genitalia.
Tickle Marbles, please.
Yeah, tickle my nulls, my balls.
Thank you for having me, Prunus and Amygdalus.
Actually, I'm not really the co-host, am I? I haven't been announced as such, have I?
I don't know.
Said at the start.
It says on the invitation here.
Oh yeah, okay.
If someone didn't hear me say that, then
Actually,
this is my new.
Okay.
Actually, it doesn't say on the invitation at all of who sent it.
Alright, but that wraps it up for this episode. Thanks for coming onto the YouTube Times. Episode 2.
Gang.
Yes. Wait, was there a theme for this one? There's no theme. Has there ever been a theme?
Theme? What are you talking? No.
Okay, no, I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, okay, we'll see you in episode 3 sometime.
See you then, guys.
See you then.
See ya.
Cut. What the hell were you thinking? What the hell were you thinking? A dog? There are children watching this damn show.
I didn't know what to do. It was actually happening.
No, you couldn't
There's nothing I
resuscitate
can
it.
do about it.
Oh my god, what the hell?
It's probably in the recording.
Yeah, well, it's live streamed, so now there's Peter's on my... Oh my god. There, I'm at door.
Did you actually catch that?
Did I catch
Yeah, I heard it.